Hello, hello, and good morning, everybody. How we doing out there? Thank you for joining me. As always, it's nice to see you. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Clinic, Compound Concentrates and Coffee. We are here. We are up. We're on the air. It's SunDaze. Yeah, your Sunday edition. There we go. YouTube, your audio's working good. Facebookers, I got your stuff opening up as we speak. Now, 216. Huh. We're already halfway through the month. Time flies, eh? So what's happening? How's your morning? What's going on? What's on the agenda? Inquiring minds want to know. YouTubers, thank you for those thumbs. I appreciate it already. How we doing out there? All 7 of you. Real-time analytics. What's up, Joseph? I've heard the name. I can't say I know, like, best known for appearances with World Championship Wrestling, the World Wrestling Federation, All Japan Pro Wrestling under the names The Night Stalker, Adam Bomb, and Wraith, and under his own name, Ryan Clark. Good morning, Diana. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you here at YouTube Land. That's awesome. How many chickens does she have? I'm genuinely curious. And if she wouldn't mind, what's like the ratio of chickens to eggs? How does that work out? 8 of them. Okay. All right. By the way, hi, friend. Nice. Yeah, watching those classic ones are always good, man. Always. I still wish I mean... Alright, so 1 rooster, only a few eggs a week. Okay. So basically, it's literally just however much the rooster does his job. I got you. Yeah, I was like, I had somebody who was asking me because, you know, farm and all. But I was like, yeah, not that kind of farm, so I honestly am not sure about that. I said, but I know I've had people, and I've had many people, and most likely you were one, it could have been one of the ones, but I've had many people come in mentioning chickens before. So I always knew I'd be able to ask somebody. Good morning, Bud Rich. How are you, man? Nice to see you over here in YouTube land. There we go. BioTrek, our theme song here on Compound Concentrates and Coffee. And, just in case you don't know, we now have an intro, BioTrek. We have an outro. We have a song for leaving. Yeah, absolutely. Little sigh there. This is where I get off. It's a great one. We're going to do some Austin Woodward just by himself. Everything you hear is all on him. This is called Temperamental. Ooh, good choice. Good choice. All right, Facebookers, I have got your chat open. Things are up and running over there. Looks good. I can't complain. I cannot complain. Again, I opened my eyes. I'm breathing. I got out of bed. It was the start to a great day. Brutus, get down. Again, big dog. He just kind of stands up and he looks at the counter like it's his own personal buffet. There we go. I'm like, man, something's not right here. I'm not going to say what kind yet, but I'm scoping out new equipment once again for the show. So on the road, the remote broadcasts will be nice. They were always nice, but yeah, all brand new sound equipment. Great, nice subwoofers. I love these. It has multi-speaker arrays. You know, like if you go into some arenas, they have those big multi-speaker things hanging from the ceiling. Well, it literally looks like one of those, but just a little smaller. Thank you. Good morning, Ray. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining us in Facebook land. Yeah. Got the laptops going, as everybody knows. Got the nice beast back again. And the other one in there, I got up and running once again, resurrecting that one. Not an old one, but I did update it last night, got it going into its Windows 10, did a whole bunch of other stuff on it. I'm going to be overclocking it today like I have this one. And then this one, well, this one's going to go the same way as the other laptop, because literally you can only have a couple tabs open at a time, or else the thing kind of gets overwhelmed. What's up, Josh? So, you need a new one as soon as possible, eh, Budrich? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, it's kind of a bittersweet thing. I enjoyed building systems, Shagmeister's Enterprises. That's what I did for a long time. We were a computer and internet company. And I would build custom computers. I would upgrade computers. I would do networks, install networks, upgrade networks, do all that stuff. Hard work sometimes, but, enjoyable. I truly like doing that stuff. Anything that I get into with my hands, that I'm working on, that I'm physically doing, I've always liked. That's just always been a thing with me. All right, in between this track and the next, I'm opening up a little bit on this day in music history. February 16th, we see Pete Murray. Disc jockey Pete Murray began hosting BBC Television's first rock and roll music program. It was the 6-5 Special, named for the time the show began. 5 minutes after 6. Now, the show was given airtime immediately after the abolition of what was called the Toddler's Truce, which had seen television stop between 6 and 7 p.m. so children could be put to bed. Then, in '64, The Beatles making their second live appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show, exactly 1 week after the first, before an audience of 3,500 people. Now, this was done at the DeVille Hotel in Miami Beach, Florida. The Beatles performed She Loves You, This Boy, All My Lovin', I Saw Her Standing There, From Me to You, and I Want to Hold Your Hand. Then in 67, Petula Clark, sitting at number 1 over in the UK on their singles charts with the Charlie Chaplin penned This Is My Song. The singer's second and last UK number 1. Now, one of my all-time favorite bands, Led Zeppelin, 1972, making their Australian live debut. They kicked off a 6-date tour at the Subdeco Oval in Perth. Police battled with over 500 fans who rammed locked gates trying to get into the concert. Total, over 4,000 fans stood outside the venue without tickets, and local residents jammed police phone lines complaining about the noise. Kind of bittersweet, you know. You want everybody to come in and have a good time, but it's pretty kick-ass when you've maxed capacity in a location. All right, Prismatis, little Adam Griffith. This time he's going to bring Austin Woodward in for some work. This is out of Pop. By the way, don't forget, JC's Power Hour. It's still going to be here. I do. I totally accomplished. I enjoy that, you know, just busting my ass to see what it is coming to life in front of me. All right, YouTubers, thank you for the thumbs over there. I do appreciate it. Facebookers, thank you for the likes and the shares. Speaking of, as everybody knows, standard, routine, and fair. I'm going to be sharing out the show. I got to update compoundconcentratesandcoffee.com, simulcast over to ConnecticutMedicalMarijuanaCritic.com, and a couple other pages. So I'm not going to be looking directly at the chats. Not ignoring anybody. You know, just, I appreciate everybody's patience, but if somebody comes in, says something, asks a question, or just let them know, all right? go. Prismatist Adam Griffith bringing in Austin Woodward, helping out. Gonna go over here. Jump up and down. I have your request for some Ruby. Absolutely. Not a problem with that. How about we start out with some Strutting on Sunshine?
Strutting on sunshine, strutting on sunshine, clouds just roll away. Strutting on sunshine, don't gotta worry today. Strutting on sunshine, clouds just roll away. No matter what I do, no matter where I'm going to, not the worry in the world for me. No matter what I do, no matter where I'm going to, maybe this is all it's meant to be. Strutting on sunshine. Strutting on sunshine. Strutting on sunshine. I don't stop for the rain. Strutting on sunshine. Have no time for play. I'm strutting on sunshine. So light on my feet. Strutting on sunshine. Here I feel complete. No matter what I do, no matter where I'm going to, not the worry in the world for me. No matter what I do, no matter where I'm going to, maybe this is all it's meant to be. Strutting on sunshine. Strutting on sunshine. Strutting on sunshine. Strutting on sunshine.
Strutting on Sunshine, little Ruby Amon Fu. Now, let's come down here. I go to your head, number 2.
There's a power that I can't see. There's a force that can't be hidden inside of me. Try and tame it, and you will fail. You'd be better off if you would just exhale. You can try to shut out a woman like me, but in time, no doubt you'll wake up and see. I go to your head, like a good book that you read and can't forget. I go to your head, got you tripping over words that you said. You turn red because I go to your
Get down, Brutus.
And can't forget, I go to your head. Got you tripping over words that you said. You turn it red because I go to your head.
Brutus down. Excuse me.
I go to your head like a good book that you read. And can't forget, I go to your head. Got you tripping over words that you said. You turn red because I go to your head. I go to your head now. I go to your head. Ooh, I go to your head. I go to your head.
All right. Next up is Better With Me.
Give me what you got. Anything, anything. I don't need a lot. Just everything, everything. It's just the way I'm made. I don't apologize. And if you wanna stay, I'll make it worth your time. Just take hold of my hand and watch those butterflies.
What's up, Tim? How are you, man? Nice to see you over there in Facebook land. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
I know you felt alone. With everyone, I'll make you feel at home. Rain or sun, it's just the way I am. I don't take love lightly. I'll be good to you even if you fight with me. Just take hold of my hand and watch those butterflies. Do you feel alive? I know you feel alive. It's gonna be better with me, be better with me. Yeah, it's gonna be better with me, be better with me. Yeah, so stay here with me, stay here with me. Yeah, it's gonna be better with me, be better with me.
Huh? Hot dogs? Oh, way too early for me. I'd have to have breakfast. Thank you, though. Unless it's like a hot dog with the works. Just a plain old hot dog? I know, I'm strange like that. There we go. Better With Me. Ruby Amanfu. Go to RUBYAMANFU.com to check her out. Definitely worth your time. Now, of course, gonna do Family. Gotta love the tune where she's so heartfelt, lovingly calls somebody a broad and a hoe.
You can feel it in the air, over here, over there. Everybody with their hands up, one heart, one love. We can party every day, every shade, every age. Now and forever, remember we fit together oh so perfectly. No limit as far as we can see. We're singing our song in harmony, just like family. We're all family. Coming out of the dark, you began with a spark to become my bright flame. Don't wait, don't wait. All you really gotta know is you're a part of the whole. Now and forever,
Cracks me up.
we fit together oh so perfectly. No limit as far as we can see. We're singing our song in harmony, just like family. We're like family and fit together oh so perfectly. No limit as far as we can see. We're singing our song in harmony, just like
Told you she'd be here. Oh, I don't even know the laptop. I'm good, thank you. There you go. Ruby Amon Fu Family. Now, as you saw, she walked out, put her laptop down. She will be back in 1 second.
She's here, she's here.
As I said, she'll be back in 1 second.
She needs cookies and Pepsi. I mean, come on.
Say cookies and Pepsi I could do. Gonna have your JC's Power Hour as you get every Sunday. I got an hour to just
Run away.
basically fuck off. I will be back, everybody. Enjoy. Nothing? Really?
I was going to say, that was adorable.
Come on.
Ow, 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 ow.
No, just in case.
What?
Music is here. Not on that one anymore because this is the one that runs good. Right over there.
Okay.
Enjoy. Have fun, everybody. I'll see you in an hour.
And away he goes.
Oops, the butt.
I'll boot my dog. You want to come here to mommy, Joyce? Come here. Brutus!
Brutus, come here. Hey, come here. Let's go.
Come here, Boogie.
Brutus, come. Let's go. Lay down.
Good morning and happy Sundays to you. Here is my little co-pilot. Nom, 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 nom. I hope everyone is doing well this wonderful Sundays. It's actually, especially comparatively, I'm not going to say it's like hot out, but it's very warm considering how well we've been in the teens of late. So we shall definitely take today over what we've had the past few days. Goodness knows. How are things going over there in YouTube land and in Facebook land? For those who do not know, I am JC, otherwise known as the Little Woman, and this is JC's Power Hour, which will go through sports talk, chit chat, and anything else that we so desire. If you have something that you want to chit chat about, something you've heard, something that sparks your fancy, I'll chit chat about it, so long as it's not politics or religion. Today is officially the second Sunday of no NFL football. Not that you know, this bothers me at all. Well, what are you gonna do? I hope everybody is doing well. I mean, what should we start talking about today? Let me say first, a late happy Valentine's Day to all those who are out there who celebrate that wonderful Hallmark holiday. But in all seriousness, it can be a cute day. So I hope you all had a good day. I know a friend of mine and his wife were going out last night because, you know, between work and everybody having, you know, the reservations for Friday night, they certainly weren't going out Friday night. So, you know, why make it a day? Be nice to each other all year round. And if you're not nice to each other all year round, don't fake it on one day, because, I mean, really. All these fake pictures of how happy y'all are, and on the 14th and the 15th, you're all bitching about each other again. Knock the shit off. Bitch about each other on the 14th just like you do the rest of the year. Be real. I'm sorry if my legs are not comfy enough for you. Put your other paw up. Here, come here. I won't drop you. Put your other paw up there. I won't drop you, knucklehead. Well, since there is no NFL football, we do have to fill our lives with other things. There is the Genesis Golf Invitational going on this week. There are some spectacular highs and some spectacular lows in it. One of which being one of my favorites, Tiger Woods, has made, especially on the first day, has made some wonderful putts for eagle. And then yesterday, one hole he 4-putted. Now, to those of you who don't watch football, see, I got football in the brain, who don't watch golf, obviously a long putt is difficult. I mean, we all know that. But every once in a while, you know, PGA likes to say golf is hard. No, golf is not hard. Golf is mean. Okay, because when you have a short little 2 or 3 foot putt and you hit it and the ball goes right around the lip and stays out and then moves 3 feet away, and then you have to hit it again and it does the same thing 2 or 3 times, that's not hard. That's mean. And for all those amateurs who are on the golf courses, you know, just to have a day of fun, don't think it only happens to you, because if it could happen to some of the greatest like Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson and all the others out there, don't think it can happen to you. And it happened to him and basically took him way out of contention and kept the Riviera course curse going for him, because for some reason that's one course, we all have that one thing we can't do well, you know, that one sometimes you just don't do well in certain venues. The Riviera is his, man. He can't do it. He has a lot of issues with that course, and especially in putting, and it came back on him this week. Another big highlight of this weekend will be at what is it? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock this afternoon is the Daytona 500 for people who like to watch cars go vroom vroom. You like watching cars go vroom vroom in a circle? There go vroom vroom. Okay, I'm being silly, obviously, but yes, it's there. There's going to be a how can I say this? Staying unpolitical. There's going to be a special guest saying, "Gentlemen, start your engines," and I'll just leave it at that. Tune in to see who. Oh. Here's one that we don't hear about often. The New York Mets. We've all heard of them teams, right? I mean, a lot of us, break chops because they have issues, and we say, how about them Mets? Well, has anybody got just a few $1,000,000 squirreled away under their mattresses? Because the Mets are for sale. Now the jokes could be abound, that they're finally fed up and just don't want to own them anymore. But all joking aside, a lot sales of major league teams don't happen all that often. One of the it hasn't been confirmed, but one of the bigger talks is that Alex Rodriguez is coming up as a potential buyer. Talk about investing your money that you've made. But that could be an interesting little thing. Vultures on duty. I mean, that would be interesting to see if that sale goes through. And honestly, what's it like to have that kind of money that you could buy a baseball team? What is that like? We don't know. More than likely, most of us are never going to know what that's like. But that's got to be interesting. I would think. Over in the NFL, there's been a few changes and a few what can we call them? We're still in the process of firing and renewing contracts and whatnot. As of Friday, The Buffalo Bills are not renewing the contract of one of their chief administrative officers. He's been with them for 20 years. And as of now, no reason has been given. After 20 years, you would like to think. You like cereal, weed, and coffee. I like cereal. Never been a coffee drinker. I love the smell of coffee. But I've never been able to, I don't know, find the right combination, I guess. I don't like it black. I've tried it with sugar. I've tried it with cream. I've tried it with cream, no sugar. No. I can't get past the taste. I think that's why I drink nothing but soda. I gotta get my caffeine from somewhere. So we might want to keep an eye on the Bills. They're conducting an external search to see who they're going to replace him with. Excuse me. So we'll see what they do with that. Over on the Baltimore Ravens side, they have cut ties with veteran safety Tony Jefferson. Doing that will save them $7 million in cap space. His season was cut short last year by ACL tear. Now, whether that ACL tear is gonna whether that ACL tear is gonna prevent him from signing with somebody else is gonna be obviously up for grabs. He came in. He was one of those who came in with a lot more flash than what he did on the field. So I think missing part of the season with the tear, I think, was kind of the final tear for the Ravens, and they're like, we're gonna move on. Also, the NFL suspended the Ravens offensive lineman James Hurst for the first 4 games of the 2020 season for violating the performance-enhancing drug policy. I mean, I would think after the baseball scandal with the Astros, everybody would mind their P's and Q's and be careful with these things. But, people are odd. Speaking of suspensions, and it's one that really grinds my gears. The NFL has reinstated Myles Garrett, who you may recall Yeah, I don't know specifically if it was what particular drug that he got suspended for. They didn't specify in the reports I saw. If it was cannabis, then it's a silly suspension. They just said for the PED violations. Honestly, I would think in future years, as more and more states go completely legal. I mean, this is why the United States should just be smart like Canada and say screw it, and not mess around with just state by state. But um, I would think that not only the NFL but the NFL, Major Baseball League, everybody is really going to have to start rewriting the policy that you cannot get in trouble for something that's legal in your state. Like, especially for, say, just to pick a team, the Denver Broncos. Colorado was one of the first ones to go legal. They're, legally they could buy and recreationally or medicinally use marijuana. If they got a random drug test, should they get in trouble for using it? You know, is it fair to people in states that aren't legal? Of course not, but that's not on the NFL. That's on the states that need to catch up, basically. But hopefully it's gonna catch up and it's gonna fix the policies across the board, because anybody being suspended for marijuana use just doesn't make sense when these same guys could go out and get shit-faced drunk and get really stupid and have absolutely no penalty for it. Now, as I was starting to say, Myles Garrett was reinstated. And is sticking to his claim. He's sticking to his claim that Mason Rudolph called him a racial slur, and that's what sparked the fight. Rudolph is calling that a bold-faced lie. I don't like delving. Oh yeah, Michael Phelps is a wonderful example of somebody who regularly smokes pot and is on top of his game. And all you have to do is look more and more on people. I think one of the problems is the stigma from years of Cheech and Chong films where they would play it up as oh, as soon as you smoke you're and you don't do anything and you're a slacker and you're this and you're that. I mean, that's obviously comedy sells, and that's what the comedy was there for. But it's not like that. I mean, sure, you could smoke enough that if you need to smoke a lot so that you could relax and not do anything, fine. But you could also smoke and be able to function and be able to do whatever you want. it's not all, I'm going to smoke a joint and now I'm going to be useless for the rest of my life. And, I'm going to melt into the couch like those, dumbass commercials and shit like that. And I am speaking from somebody who is a strong advocate of legalization because I have seen the good that marijuana has done. I have seen the health benefits of marijuana. I have seen what stronger opiates have done to friends and family. I have seen what drinking has done to friends and family. I would much rather anybody I know smoke than be on hard opiates. I don't think that law enforcement should have to waste their time on something that's unharmful when there are things like heroin and fentanyl that have to be gotten off the streets that straight up kill you. That straight up destroy families and destroy lives. I think that people who are ill should have the option. And that's what the big deal is to me. Legalizing it doesn't mean I'm forcing it down your throat. It means I'm giving you the option. Hey, if you are not feeling good or if you're sick, you could either take this pill that your doctor recommends or you could try this. You have a choice. But I've also seen firsthand how many doctors push prescription drugs. I actually had a doctor say to me when I said, I wouldn't take something like that because I've read about the side effects. Actually said to me, if you could push past the side effects, the drug actually works well. Okay. Some of the side effects include, cancer and death. I'm not sure how you push past death. I mean, if we can figure out how, please let me know. That's definitely a good way to think about it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, and I'm not one of those who are like, oh my God, alcohol, nobody should drink alcohol, we should bring back prohibition. I'm not. I mean, everything in moderation, goodness knows. But, let's be realistic, especially driving through cities. There are like package stores on every block and sometimes 2 or 3 on a block. Alcohol is dangerous and has a lot, can hurt and can alter personalities. Whereas marijuana does not. But I don't want to be on a soapbox either. I'm going to do something that I normally do not do. I'm going to put a song on for 1 minute. This is Take It From Me by Ruby Amanda. And I will be right back.
Idaho Neighborinos. Just gonna choose a nice song here. Speak the Words by Ruby Amanfu is what I would choose if we didn't have someone coming back. Good timing. And without further ado, she returns.
Wait a Ugh. 1,000 pardons, my dears. Again, that was Take It From Me, Ruby Amanda. Pardon me. And again, for those who don't know, mine is nowhere near as bad as the big guys, but I do have Crohn's, and every once in a while I have to run away. Sorry. I'm back. Where was I? Ah, yes. I was talking about Myles Garrett and his reinstatement. And honestly, I'm bothered by this in a lot of different ways. And it's straight up would they have reinstated? We talked about this a lot when it happened. And of course, part of my anger at the entire incident was, of course, it's the Steelers. And the fan part of me gets very upset, obviously. This was my quarterback. He was attacked. And I'm not being melodramatic with this. He could have been killed by that hit. He easily could have been killed by that hit. If the helmet was turned even a little, he could have been straight up killed. I don't see the NFL's I don't see their goal. I don't see what they are gaining. Absolutely, Packers are a good team. I have a lot of respect for Aaron Rodgers and that team. They're a good, tough one. I mean, you have to have an amount of respect for a team that calls Lambeau Field their home, both because of the deep history and because of, it takes a little something extra on rough winters to play there. I mean, that's not an easy element to play in. But back to Garrett. I think, and I thought it then, and I said it then, and I'll say it again. I think the NFL is giving itself a black eye here. I think the NFL is allowing something to become normalized. They are allowing something that the next time tempers flare, and they will. I mean, you have over 100 guys on the field every game, between the field and the sidelines. These are big, strong, pumped up men who are trying to win a game, and emotions run hot. They absolutely do. Emotions run hot, frustrations boil over, and you have to temper this. You have to set boundaries. And you know, it's very shaky ground for me to start talking about it. It's very shaky ground. But part of me has to wonder, did they reinstate Garrett simply because of what Garrett accused Mason of saying? Mason denies saying anything to that like. The NFL has said they have found absolutely no evidence that he said anything like that. There are an awful lot of cameras and sound equipment. For those who don't know, those guys who stand on the sideline with the big satellite-looking plastic thingy, those are microphones. So that you could get like the grunts of the game, and you could get like the full impact of the game for highlight reels, for all different things. But they pick up what guys say. You know, you could hear, I mean, how do you think you get some of these highlights when, you know, you see the guys in the huddle and, you know, you see the quarterback saying, you know, they don't give away, you know, certain things during the highlight reels, but you'll clearly hear, you know, them saying, like I've heard, you know, Ben saying to one of the receivers, you know, that was my bad, you know, I threw it short or something like that. You could pick up what they're saying. And I know the NFL is going to investigate something like that. Especially, let's be real, especially on a rookie like Mason. Straight up, if he said something like that, being who he is, they would have thrown him so far under the bus, we would have had to pull the tar up to find him. Now, putting that aside, I think the reason that Garrett said it behind closed doors was because he knew he was lying. Because he even said in one of the first interviews after this happened, I said it because I didn't want it to be public. Again, it's a slippery slope. I don't want to get too far into it. I'm going to back up from what I was about to say, because I could have gone farther. I'm still going to back up, and I'm going to say that allowing this hit with a weapon on the field of play is a very dangerous precedent. And yes, I know all the jokes, you know, in hockey, you know, they get into this huge fight, they get penalized for 5 minutes, and then they come back. Yeah. I get all that. I do. I get all that. Two different sports, different rules. NFL allows it. I mean, the NHL allows it. And honestly, I've said before, I think they kind of like it because that's part of the draw for some people. They like to see the guys getting upset and fought, which is fine. I really think this is going to come back and it's going to bite hard. And it's going to cause a lot of problems. And especially, you're reinstating a guy that's going to play the Steelers twice a year. This is going to come up again. The tensions are going to come up again. The tensions are going to ride high again. And it's a mistake. And the NFL is making a grave mistake. On to more Steeler news. As of now, this split second, Ben Roethlisberger looks to be on track for his recovery. I mean, unless you have a crystal ball, you can't completely predict, is it going to happen? But so far the signs look good. They're not saying, oh my God, it's a long shot for him ever to play again. So hopefully, with the luck of the NFL gods, my general will be back on the field this year. He's the last guy from the 2004 draft that's still with his longtime team. The other two being Eli Manning, who is retired, and Philip Rivers, who this week announced his departure from the Chargers. Although he still wants to play, he's one of the free agents. So he has not announced that he wants to retire. But he does want to part ways with Chargers. Granted, Ben is not a spring chicken anymore. But much like others of his ilk, say Aaron Rodgers, say Drew Brees, the elite guys, also Philip Rivers. I mean, honestly, I put Eli in that. I think the last few years, I think Eli just did not have the support that he needed, and his stats showed it. And I said many times that I thought the Giants were letting him down. I honestly think if he went to another team, it might actually work to his advantage. But, his choice. Does Ben have 10 years left in his back pocket? No. I'd like it, but no. If he comes back from this arm injury, does he have 2 or 3 seasons minimum? Being the tough guy that he is, I think so. Again, nobody can predict injuries. I mean, this elbow injury doesn't even seem to have been from one bad hit. It could, just simply be, it's his throwing arm. He has thrown once or twice over the years. You know, the epitome of, repetitive stress injury, and just finally, between being knocked around and all the throws, it just finally went. That being said, I hope. You don't even know. You don't even know. Well, some of you do, because some of you were watching the show when I screamed when I came home and I read the article that he was done for the year. I screamed pretty loud, actually. I actually scared some of you. And I apologize for that. But I do believe that he's got some years left in him, and I also say whoever is going to be the next in line, the next person who does take over, I think Ben is a really good teaching quarterback also. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's one of the ones who transitions into a coaching position when the time does come, if that's something he wants to do. I mean, he's been on the sidelines all year, doing his best to help both Duck and Mason. I think both our rookie quarterbacks had pluses and cons, just like any rookie. I mean, not every rookie is gonna have the year that. I mean, really, the Ravens? I mean, really? I mean, really? The Ravens, of all people, pick up this kid who was amazing throughout the entire season? Like, how did they know that Jackson was going to be that good? I mean, how do you know? I mean, obviously you have scouts, everything like that. I mean, I feel bad for the kid because when it came to the big game, that last nerve went. It happens. He'll definitely be back next year. I don't think that they're going to figure him out to where, next year all of a sudden he's playing like an idiot. So we shall definitely see him again. But, I mean, really? It had to be the Ravens? It had to be the Ravens? You know what else? I should say... I. Today is Sunday, the 16th. Do you know what that means? That this week, spring training starts. Everybody has been reporting. There are actual spring training games this week. That means spring is almost here. See, fall is my favorite season because fall begets football and begets Halloween and Thanksgiving and crunchy leaves and all that fun stuff. So yes, autumn's my favorite season, but second favorite is definitely spring because everything comes alive. It's rebirth. It's all prettiness. It's nice and warm. I don't need hot. I don't need 100 degrees. I am not a summer person. I am a redhead. I am fair-skinned. I don't need summer. Spring I like. I like a nice, long, warm spring and a nice, long, warm autumn. And we could have 3 weeks of summer and 3 weeks of winter. How's that? I mean, summer, don't get me wrong, Daniel, summer's got a lot of pluses. But again, as a redhead, I fry like a piece of bacon. I work outside in an unair conditioned vehicle. So 95, 100 degrees gets to me. And I don't like it when it's so hot that, like, it's so hot that you really can't do anything. You know, when you want to hide from it. I don't like that. I like it when it's nice and warm and you want to be out in it, not that, like, you feel like the sun is a nuclear meltdown. One year back when I was young, a million years ago. No. One year, I was in my late teens. I don't remember exactly how old, but I was in my late teens, and me and a couple of friends and I went to the beach because, you know, lived in West Haven. For those who know the area, I mean, the beach is like riding your bike distance, so it's not like we couldn't go. And we had those cheap little blow up tubes. And, you know, we were just putting around out there and chilling. And worst part is, one of my friends, he was also a redhead, so he was just as stupid as I was. I was laying like this on, you know, like on my belly on the thing, and he was chilling on his back for a while. And we weren't even out there that long, but again, middle of summer, two redheads, it really didn't take that long. I didn't know it at the time, but I guess that's what sun poisoning is, or whatever. My shoulders like bubbled up like a good quarter inch to a half inch. I mean, oh God, that hurt bad. And because that was the part that was exposed the most, and because he was chilling on his back, his entire face was just like bright red. His face and like his neck and shit like that. So yeah, I think that's kind of what turned me off from going to the beach, honestly. Because ever since then, I'm not a big beach person. Oh yeah, no, that hurt. Oh God, I was crying. That hurt. I got a high tolerance for pain, and I was crying. That shit hurt. Aloe's a wonderful thing, though. Aloe works really good. But yeah, ever since then, the beach is not a high priority to me. I have a lot of friends who are like, I can't wait to go to the beach. I'm like, have fun. I don't know. To me, the sand is annoying. There's usually too many people. I can't stay on the beach for very long without burning. So, you know, it. Even when I put sunscreen on, you know, eventually it does wear off, or you don't get part of yourself. I remember going to the beach when Kira was a baby, and like literally I was laying on one side making sure that she was out of the shade, and like she took her nap, and the one side that I was laying on, the entire leg of the side that was exposed looked like two different people. White leg over here with absolutely no tan, and a great big red leg over here that looked like it belonged to a lobster. It's not fun. For the record, I didn't want to go. That's why. But anywho, we're coming towards the end of the hour. For those who enjoy NASCAR, watch the cars go vroom vroom. Again, I'm going to be watching this thing with Miles Garrett. I don't really think anything else but talk is going to come of it until the season starts, or minimum preseason. But I do think that I think it's a huge mistake. I think it's going to cause a lot of problems. I think other people on other teams are going to get frustrated. They're going to fight. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I burn easy. I get, there's a patch on my neck right here that turns red as soon as, because again, I work outside, as soon as it's warm enough that I don't need a jacket, and like, I don't need to be covered up to here because of the cold. As soon as any skin on my chest, I get the same triangle patch that turns red every year, because it sees the sun and it's like, oh shit, sun, I have to turn red. Never turns to a tan. It just stays red until the end of the season, and then it goes back to, ghost pale. Are we on our perch? I will say, you do look like a vulture up there. You understand that, right? I mean, long as you know. I mean, you're cute and all, but you do look like a vulture. I'd like to end with a couple of positives. We all know that the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl, obviously. Defensive tackle Derek, please forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Nyandy, celebrated by paying for all the adoption fees for over 100 dogs at Kansas City's Pet Project for shelter dogs. He's been donating to the shelter all season, but he wanted to do something extra, obviously, because they did extra, so he wanted to do extra. And at last report, because of his generosity, all the dogs had been adopted. There were none left at the shelter at one point, and that was entirely because of him helping to pay the adoption fees. So, well done, young man. And new Washington Redskins coach, Ron Rivera, basically had a quote-unquote yard sale, but unloaded more than 1,000 items that he accumulated in 9 seasons with the Panthers, generating over $30,000 and donating that to the Humane Society of Charlotte. So not only are these guys going out of their way to be good, but they're also helping those who can't help themselves, being different animals and whatnot. And, you know, again, I like to try to focus also on good. And both of these guys definitely are definitely doing what they can. And you know what? Granted, we can't do, you know, most of us aren't in a position to do $30,000 worth of, you know, $50,000 worth of. But it starts in here, you know. Do what's good in your heart and help, you know, little small things here and there. And then it gets better from there. Right on, man? I hope you've enjoyed your hour with me. I hope you all have a spontaneously lovely day. Spontaneously lovely, see? See,
Yikes.
that's different.
Yikes.
That wasn't different?
That's something.
Yeah. Give me half a second. You see my hands are full and I can barely...
All right, what's up, everybody? How we doing? Let me grab us some music. Tuned by Buildings. It's called Ruby Red. And top of the hour. Good afternoon, all. riding gloves or my work gloves? There's two
That's what I
different.
said. I don't want your riding gloves. Where are your work
All right,
gloves?
give me 1 second, everybody. 1 second. Let me grab us a track, and then I'll get what you need.
Yeah, I don't want to mess everything up there and have everything come falling down.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I mean, your
Let's
riding gloves are
see.
cool, but I
Yeah,
don't want to
no,
get
those
them
are
all
not
prickered
made
full.
for work.
Yeah, I don't want to get them full of prickers.
Nope, those are not made for work. Little Charlie Peacock tune. Let's see. How about some Mystery Road? Going into some blues.
It's a mystery.
Gonna be checking out a few other things. Gonna have your weather. Gonna check the roads and such. Make sure there's no incidents, closures, or delays holding you up on the roadways this day. It is still a weekend. Get out there and enjoy it. Somebody took my work gloves and
I've
never
been
put
walking
it back.
down the street, watching where I go. Skyline
You
is
took them back from me, remember?
I've been waiting on a tree
I don't like gloves. We got it.
like a doggone crazy.
Yeah.
I might think I'm gonna make it. Might think I'm in the know. Could be wrong. I need somebody who would take me to the river, dump me down low. It's a long, long way to the river, my soul. Long way down mystery road. If I'm holding on to nothing, help me let it go. Make it all the way to the river down mystery road. Gotta get you on your way, gotta let it go. No more left to say. Gotta get you in the deep where the water deep, baby. Drown you in the love. I can walk like I'm tipsy. I walk like a man with a plan. I can see like a blind man, taking a view to the moon. It's a long, long way to the river, my soul. A long way down the mystery road. If I'm holding on to nothing, help me let it go. Make it all the way to the river down mystery road. Mystery road. Mystery. Gotta get you on your way. Gotta let it go. No more left to say. Gotta get you in the deep where the water deep, baby. Drown you in the love. Gotta get you on your way. Gotta let it go. No more left to say. Gotta get you in the deep where the water deep, baby. Drown you in the love. Gotta get you on your way. Gotta let it go. No more left to say. No, no, no.
Once again, that tune, Mystery Road. The artist, Charlie Peacock. Now, one of the new tunes here. It's called Little Things. The artists, Emmy Phelps and Daryl Anger.
Baby, I love you, 'cause you know that it's true. You got me thinking about you the whole night through. It's those little things, the little things you do. Oh, baby, sure one. Always fix my coffee just the way that I like, and you always answer when I call. Even though you cover all those little things, ain't nothing about you is so. This world is so crazy, makes me sad, makes me blue. But you're here beside me, I know we'll get through. Back to those little things, the little things you do. Oh, baby, just you do me like you do. Oh, please, baby, just you do me like you do.
So what are some of those little things, honey?
You carry my guitar when that walk is too far. Drive the long drive,
We share the quiet in the car,
you know when to talk.
and you know when to not.
You give me the starting note,
You laugh at all my jokes.
then you leave that porch light on when I'm coming home late.
You never grump about closing that old gate.
You reach all the high things,
I change your strings,
coffee in bed,
flowers by the bed,
everything in bed.
except
This world is so broken, makes me sad, makes me blue. But with you here beside me, I know just what I'm gonna do. I'll do the little things we do. Oh, baby, just you do me like you do. Oh, baby, I'm gonna do you like I do. Oh, baby, just we do we like we do.
There you go. Again, Emmy Phelps and Daryl Anger, one of the new artists here on CC&C, as we've added in a lot more music. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to go into some of the lost tracks of. Little Lance Tabor, Stand Up.
Everybody's alright. Stand up. Everything is alright.
what's going on? What's on everybody's agenda? I know what some of you have going on this SunDaze, but how about the rest of you? Anything special, or you're doing absolutely nothing at all because it's SunDaze?
That's right. Stand up. Everybody's alright. Stand up. 'Cause it's feeling alright. Yeah. Hang tough. Because you know it's true. Stand up. You gotta do it for you. Yeah.
Oh, man. Facebook just dropped out.
Take it out. Dig.
Alright, let me grab us another tune. My boy. Yeah, Facebook's having issues today. It's all good. It's all good. Here we go. The Lost Depeche Mode track. When You Stand. There we go. Facebook is back up and running. Now, y'all know the routine. I need to update the groups that I shared out to. I need to update the simulcast on our web pages and stuff. So just bear with me for a few minutes, please. Absolutely, everybody should be smoking up.
Hello, you little fucking. Keep being the word buzzard.
Let me grab us into the track, everybody. That was When You Stand, Nico Fuzz. Again, we're hitting the lost tracks of. So, of course, we can't do this without putting in the Lost Van Hagar track and some of the other ones. You know they'll be coming up. There you go. Nico Fuzz. Chop it up. Now, give me 1 second, everybody. Wow. Facebook just crashed out again. Facebook, as you know, YouTubers crashed. I got it back up. Everything was going. Their broadcast just froze again. So, I'm not going to flog a dead horse. That's why I run 2 broadcasts. I just shared YouTube over there with them. We're all good to go. Okay. Gonna do one of the Lost Blues Brothers tracks. Jukebox Slim. right, Jukebox Slim, Lyle Workman. Now, Little Global Genius with Till the Jukebox Jumps.
You gotta spin, shout, let it all out. Shout, let it all out. Twist, groove, making a move. Groove, making a move. Feeling the heat and moving for fun. So turn it on up to the jukebox jumps. Kicking the heels, cutting the rug. So turn it on up to the jukebox jumps. You gotta spin, shout, let it all out. Shout, let it all out. Twist, groove, making a move. Groove, making a move. Feeling the heat and moving for fun. So turn it on up to the jukebox jumps. Go, man, go.
Little Brian Setzer Orchestra right there. All right, currently I'm checking out. It's 40 degrees on the grounds of the compound right now in Orange. 58% humidity, winds 9 miles an hour. Tomorrow's starting the week out right. I've been talking about it. You're still getting your sun. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be temps in the mid to upper 40s. Tuesday, a little bit of rain. However, now, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all nice. Clear across the board. Do watch, though, because you are going to have some temperatures that are going to dip in the teens. On average, though, we're going to be in the mid to upper 40s. Enjoy it. Since it is, well, yeah, it's 12:30, huh? No kidding. You want your food block? We can do that. Not a problem. Start it out with your bowl of swamp gumbo. Probably should get something for myself. My stomach is grumbling. Brutus, go. Hey, go. Come on. Lay down. Yeah, let's take a look at a few things. I was mentioning before, I am kind of curious. It is still the weekend, so, we want to get out on the roadways. Hopefully, there's nothing happening. Ooh, as I say that. In Newtown, Route 34 closed at Sherman Road due to a motor vehicle accident. It's 2 vehicles. Hope everyone's all right. Outside of that, I'm not seeing anything else on my maps, my calendar. Some Creole cakes. right. Good tune right there. Little Creole Cakes as we are in your food block. You requested it. You're hungry. I got you covered, of course. Now, we had Swamp Gumbo. We had Creole Cakes. Do-do-do-do. Trout recordings and peach pie. Brutus lay down.
One of them is just a regular piece of bread. It was the last three of the same price. So
That's
I just
cool. I'll
filled
take a fresh cup though, and then you can turn that off once it's done. All right, everybody, between this track and the next, giving you your food block, giving you a little break. Going to go over some concerts here in Connecticut this year. Now, this Friday, Xfinity Theater in Hartford, Journey and Pretenders. Tuesday at Ridgefield Playhouse, One Night of Queen. Mohegan Sun on Saturday at 7 p.m., The Lumineers. Saturday also, Xfinity Theater, Zach Brown Band. Mohegan Sun Arena, Saturday, the Ozzy Osbourne No More Tours 2. Absolutely outrageously priced. Another one absolutely outrageously priced. Also on Saturday, Xfinity Theater, Kiss End of the Road World Tour.
A lot of end O's.
Yeah, for third, fourth, fifth time.
Kiss especially.
Just raping people across the coals. taking money from them, saying that, oh, we're never coming back again, we're done. Yeah. Blue Man Group, 8 p.m. Saturday at the Bushnell. That actually is very entertaining. Good Vibes Summer Tour 2020. Mohegan Sun Arena, Wednesday at 6 p.m. Also on Wednesday at 8 p.m. at the Xfinity Theater, you have Maroon 5.
Cool.
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in concert.
Wait, what? How?
That's what I'm. That's why I was a little like, what?
Me too.
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in concert. William H. Mortensen Hall in Hartford, Saturday, 1 p.m.
How does that work?
The Dude Perfect Tour, Webster Bank Arena. Yeah, 7 p.m.
That's cool. Dude, perfect.
Alanis Morissette actually back around on tour with Garbage. Xfinity Theater, Saturday, 7 p.m. A lot of shows on the weekend, man. Really hard to figure out which one to go.
Saturday specifically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All on the same day. You're like, man. So, figure out what you want to go to. All right, give me a second here. We are still in the middle of your food block. Not mistaken. Over here, there is another one. I'm just double checking. Fresh coffee.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like right underneath my nose. I'm just smelling it. Like,
You're like, why haven't you
Speaking
done
of,
this
I'm
yet?
waiting for the coffee from 2 different companies. Looking forward to that. Here we go. Got some bread to go with your main course and your side dish and your stuff. Here, we'll butter your bread for you. Trout recording. here you go. The main course in your food block, of course. Nice burnt and bonanza sandwich. Enjoy. There you go. Wrapping up your food block. I hope you enjoyed that. right. Wrapped up that music right in time, too. I finished my food. I am going to go brush my teeth. You know the routine. I have to. I can't sit here. I feel like a grub. So I'm going to go do what I have to do. Monkey's going to jump in the chair and hang out with all of you. And then when I come back, those who are interested, I see we have players, those who have gotten involved, we will do some trivia. For sure. All right, we're going to start this out with a little industrial endeavors.
too hot. You gotta make an effort to take your shot. Even the straight roads will get too rough. Oh, you gotta be tough. They say a man you don't come soon come. So you got to cut it back up and around. But we know we got work to do. They'll try to hold you back, but you keep coming, you keep coming. They will try to push you back, but you keep rising, you keep rising. You keep trying, 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 trying. Someday you're gonna make it. Oh, oh. Trying, 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 trying. Someday you're gonna make it. Oh. They will try to hold you back, but you keep advancing. You keep advancing. They will try to discourage you, but you keep on moving. You will take it. You keep trying, 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 trying. Someday you're gonna make it. Keep trying, 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 trying. Someday you're gonna make it. Once we got courage, we never give up. Every day's a hustle that never stops. But we know we got work to do. Keep on trying. Keep on trying. Trying, 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 trying. Someday you're gonna make it. Keep trying, 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 trying. Someday you're gonna make it. Someday you're gonna make it. Someday you're gonna make it.
Good job, Monkey. What's up, everybody? Hit that one a little too early. What's the good word, all? What's going on, Aaron? How are you, man? Thanks for joining us over there on YouTube. We had Facebook's broadcaster up and running earlier, but that thing crashed multiple times, twice within just a couple of minutes. So, not going to flog a dead horse. If they're having issues, they're having issues. It's not a big deal. That's why I run 2 streams. Now, little trout recording. What band sang the song Hold My Hand, which came off their debut single? It's called Cracked Rear View. That was Sunshine, Sweet Sunshine, coming to you from the artist Trout Recording. Trout Recording, owned and operated by Bryce Goggin. Filled with a broad palette of recording equipment, it has interesting instruments and artists coming in and out of its doors for over a decade. Go to troutrecording.com and check them out. Now, my question was, what group had their debut single, Hold My Hand, on their album, Cracked Rear View? I was looking for Hootie and the Blowfish. Hootie and the Blowfish. What member of a rap band burned her football player boyfriend's mansion to the ground? My question, what rapper burned her boyfriend's mansion down? This occurred in 1994. It's a little hint for you. All right, Global Genius. The tune Can't Hurt You coming out of your blues block. All right, let's hit one from Trot Recordings since we're in the blues and apparently y'all in a lazy afternoon, which you should be. It's a SunDaze. Enjoy.
Yes, I did your guesses.
I go my chase. What's up, buddy, huh? What's up, buddy? Come here. Come here. Ah, there's my boy. You gonna say hi to everybody? Hi, everybody. And we say hi to people over there. Hi to people over there. You all know, if you don't, just in case, this is Chase. Yeah. One of the dogs here at the compound. One of 3. Mhm. At one point, we had 5 people, and we had 5 furry people here. Yeah, 10 mouths being fed 3 times a day. Yeah, you know we love you. Oh, thank you. Let's get some music going here. Again, that was Lazy Afternoon. Lazy folks. Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. There we go. No, not yours. Go.
Back up, buddy. All right. Deep down.
If that's legit, there's probably somebody out there that would buy it. That's the worst part.
That is the worst part. You're absolutely right.
All right. All right. You asked for a little Jamie Stone and David Travers Smith. I got you covered. We'll start it out with We'll Understand It Better By and By.
We are tossed, we are driven on the restless sea of time. Some disguising how the tempest of the sea to bright sunshine in that land of
Well, it's just like you walked in with your hand like
I
this.
got some boo-boo.
Look at this. One of the people, real quick, one of the people in the collector's antique firearm group from there
Uh-huh.
just bought a farmhouse in Pennsylvania, is walking around and comes across this sticking out of the ground.
No shit. Wow.
All of us were telling him, do not grab the barrel and just yank it out.
No, you gotta excavate
It's been
that.
sitting there for so long. Any wood, anything that's there is going to stay. You're just going to be holding the barrel. You're going to leave 3/4 of it there.
Yeah, no, you gotta excavate the hell out of that.
That's an octagon barrel. One of the companies that did that back then, especially for the Civil War, was Winchester.
Yeah, you wanna get that out of there.
Mother.
Can I take my shoes off, child?
Jamie Stone and David Travers Smith will understand it better by and by. Number 2 coming up. See that my grave is kept clean. Wow. 3 hours and 20 minutes? Gone like that. Almost perfect timing with the music because I am out of here at 2 o'clock. There we go. Tune Grimery from Echo Praxia. Crush. Once this tune is over, so are we. I will be back tomorrow. Y'all be good. You stay safe out there. Enjoy your Sundays.
Nobody's better than me, 'cause I know better than them. Big shot Cahoon, won't run, he's top the Armageddon. And I saw that I don't wanna see, gonna fan the burning bush. Set my people free, set my people free. Send an army up country, set my people free. Swear I get up, this is my
right, YouTubers and Facebookers who came over, y'all be good, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace, much love and respect. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, Compound Concentrates and Coffee for your SunDaze. We are out of here. I'll see you.